It's the over caretaking because women connect, whether we want to or not, it's who we are physiologically. We connect emotionally. And so, oh, what emotion are you feeling? Oh, I'm feeling it too. Let's connect, connect, connect. And then we, kind of work through the challenge. This is who women are. I mean, this is classic suicidal empathy. They're hiding the rapes, they're not prosecuting, they're letting them out of jail. And we're seeing the same challenges here of all the people fighting against the removal of the illegal immigrants, especially the criminals. It's the overextension of empathy because women who don't have an ability to regulate their emotions in a healthy way overgive their emotions. Like a man who overgives himself works 100, 120 hours a week and barely rests, and that's a physicality, an overgiving of his physicality. Well, women are the emotional center physiologically. That's who we are as feminine women. And so when we overgive emotionally. And who do we resonate with the most? We attract what we are. So women are the more vulnerable sex. So then, it's logical that we kind of resonate and have empathy for the most perceived vulnerable beings and who we're taught are the most vulnerable. So let's keep going. And then people are getting arrested for hate speech in Europe because they're saying, oh, well, you're racist. It's racist to say that Pakistani men are raping women because you're identifying a group that's coming in illegally. That's kind of the government's position. And so it's an Orwellian state where there's no freedom of speech in Europe and people are getting arrested for this, even though there's tons of rape going on and crime. And I mean, it's terrible. And it's mostly single men coming. These immigrants. Yeah. Wow. So let's go into the last video I have about this woke professor talking about how speech is violent. It's like, and then why that's a problem, because that gets into cancel culture. And then that'll lead us into our first scientist, Dr. Andrew Huberman, who talks about why cancel culture is a short-term solution to an internal problem. And so it's never going to work in the long run. But let's hear Michael Knowles kind of discuss this at a university. And they want to just shut down the whole conversation because they're saying it's racist. Well, we're going to learn in a little bit when we get into science how the universe is a mirror, showing us ourselves in every moment as a constant feedback loop for self-improvement. Okay, we live in a holographic universe. Dr. Joe Dispenza is going to explain that to us in a second after we get into this video. So, and we're going to turn everything on its head and learn about why this is all happening. Okay, here we go. See, again, the oppressive, the speech is oppressive. So you can't even have freedom of speech of a debate because someone might get hurt. Someone might get oppressed. Someone's feelings might get hurt. So as opposed to teaching adults to take responsibility for their feelings, we want to cancel things on the outside to protect the inside. But we live in a holographic universe proven by physicists. So the outside is a projection of the inside. So controlling the outside to change the inside, it goes against how reality is created. Our external reality is a reflection of our internal reality. So if someone gets triggered by an external reality, that means they have internal work to do and not the other way around. When this liberal violence, he's right. Violence is an objective fact. If I shoot someone, that's violent. If I hit someone with a hammer, that's violent. If I hit someone, that's violent. Saying you're stupid is not violent. That's not violent. It might hurt your feelings, but if I say the same words to 10 different people, some people might get hurt and some people won't. That's why it's subjective. But if I shoot 10 people will get hurt. That's why it's not subjective. It's an objective reality. But when we conflate emotions with action, because we have no idea how to regulate ourselves, we never learned in our childhood, then this is the natural end ground to, to this challenge.